Matt, Teresa, good to have you with us here on RT. Our top story this hour, Russia and China have vetoed the latest UN Security Council resolution on Syria. Let's get more from all the latest from RT's Marina Portnoy live outside the UN in New York. Hello, Marina. So Moscow and Beijing made their positions clear. Tell us more.
It was quite clear in a matter of just 5 minutes after the meeting began. Russia and China both wielded their veto powers, not supporting this draft resolution that was written up by the Arab League and European countries. While the draft resolution was supported by 13 members of the Security Council, Russia was asking for some amendments. According to Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov, those amendments were not excessive, and Mr. Lavrov said that Russia was urging the West to accommodate Moscow's concerns to reach a compromise on this draft resolution. China said during the meeting that it supported Russia's amendments and said for the Council to approach a vote, knowing that there was a divide, it did not help maintain the unity or the authority of the Security Council. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov said that Moscow does not support using the Security Council as a tool to intervene on a sovereign country that is experiencing an internal conflict. He believes that could create chaos in international affairs. So as we see, there was 2 vetoes on this resolution. It did not go through, and it's because Russia believes that as the draft resolution was presented, it had a lot of imbalances in it when it comes to the current circumstance in Syria. Russian envoy to the United Nations, Vitaly Churkin, did go into detail about those imbalances. Let's take a listen to what he had to say.
Our work in the Security Council has not yet reached its conclusion. The draft resolution put to the vote does not adequately reflect the real situation in Syria and sends an unbalanced signal to both sides. The co-sponsors of the resolution have not, in the wording of the draft, taken into account that the Syrian opposition must distance itself from extremist groups committing violent acts, or called on states with the ability to use their influence to prevent such acts. Nor have our proposals been taken into account that, along with withdrawing the Syrian armed forces from the cities, there should be an end to attacks by armed groups on state institutions and neighbourhoods. Nor has there been support for affording more flexibility to the intermediary efforts of Arab League states to increase the chances of a successful political process. The Russian delegation was forced to vote against this draft resolution. We seriously regret this outcome of our joint work.
Russia's foreign minister is scheduled to visit Damascus on Tuesday to meet with Syrian President Bashar al-Assad. This is a move to hopefully reach some type of peaceful approach or solution to the conflict still waging in Syria. The Arab League has also addressed the media at the Security Council at the stakeout, saying that they are extremely disappointed over today's outcome, but they will continue trying to work with the Security Council, with the United Nations, to try to reach some type of consensus. Now, U.S. President Barack Obama did also issue a statement of his own before the meeting began, stating that the United States is on the side of the Syrian people that are opposing the Syrian president and his government. And he said, quote, the Assad regime, the time has come for the Assad regime to end, to change. Clearly, the United States is pushing for regime change. This is a sticking point. This is something that Russia does not support. So we'll see what takes place in the days and weeks to come. But as of now, the draft text proposed by the Europeans, by the Arab League, vetoed by Russia and China.
All right, RT's Marina Portnoy with the latest outside the UN in New York.